Hello students, we will continue with the concepts of electrochemistry. In the previous video, we had studied something related to Nernst equation. So let us write the Nernst equation for Daniell cell. You already know Nernst equation in general form. When they ask you to write, you generally represent it as metal ions, the concentration of Mn plus. But when it is asked for Daniell cell, you know Daniell cell is that cell which is constructed using a zinc electrode and copper electrode. So hope it is clear. Now we will see how we can write Nernst equation for Daniell cell. You have already studied. Yet a brief brush up on that. Nernst equation, in general, if they ask you to write, you know how you are supposed to write. E cell is equal to standard electrode potential of cell minus 2.303 RT. If suppose you are writing it in terms of log to the base 10, if you are writing it as natural logarithm, then you will be writing minus RT by NF ln the concentration term you will be mentioning. But since I am writing it as base to the base 10, log to the base 10, I have multiplied here by 2.303. Hope it is clear that when you are converting natural logarithm into log to the base 10, we will multiply by 2.303. The constant value there. So now 2.303 RT, since I am writing general equation, that is general Nernst equation, NF log. So if we consider the concentration of the metal electrode as 1, then we will be writing it as 1 divided by molar concentration of Mn plus, where Mn plus means the concentration of the metal ion there. This is how you will be writing if they ask you general equation. Why I am stressing on this is because sometimes they can ask you this for 1 mark question as general equation or general Nernst equation. Otherwise, they will ask you to write Nernst equation for Daniell cell. If they ask you the same for Daniell cell, then how are you going to write it? Hope you know this. If you multiply 2.303 into R and T, you get a constant value here 0.059. So this equation can also be written as E cell is equal to E naught cell minus, this can also be written as E cell is equal to E naught of cell, that is standard electrode potential of the cell, minus 0.059, where sometimes they would have written it as V, that which is nothing but volt there, divided by NF log 1 by molar concentration of Mn plus. You can write this also, either this one or this. This is after multiplying the constant value, that is the value for gas constant R as 8.314 and temperature as 298 Kelvin. You get it as around 0.059. Now let us write Nernst equation for Daniell cell. For Daniell cell, Daniell cell has zinc and copper electrode. So when we write the Nernst equation for Daniell cell, we get it as E of cell. E of cell means the cell which is constructed using zinc and copper electrode is equal to standard electrode potential of the cell minus, here either I can write it as 2.303 RT by NF log 1 by that is log of concentration of the metal ions. Otherwise we can write it in terms of this. We'll write in both ways, minus 2.303 RT whole divided by, in the place of N, what should you substitute? N means number of electrons, F means Faraday's constant. Now here we know zinc gets converted into zinc 2 plus, that is Zn2 plus, means zinc undergoes oxidation, whereas copper undergoes reduction. So Cu2 plus gets converted into Cu. So what do we see here? The difference here is zinc loses 2 electrons and becomes Zn2 plus, whereas Cu2 plus gains those 2 electrons and becomes Cu. Am I right? Now here 2 electrons is the difference. That means during the reaction, during the whole cell reaction, 2 electrons are involved. Therefore, value of N will be 2 here. So we have to write 2 in the place of N. Hope you got it. N means number of electrons. So we will write 2 into F. So F value is nothing but F is nothing but Faraday's constant. One more thing here, you need not mention F because Faraday's constant means 96,487. Even using that you get 0.059. Okay. So here if we are writing it in terms of 2.303 RT, then divided by 2F. F is nothing but Faraday's constant value into log of, now we are going to write the concentration of metal ions. Here the concentration of metal ions, when we have to write, which one you will be writing? Here Zn2 plus, the one which undergoes oxidation, then comes reduction. Remember like this, or above you will be writing for oxidation and below for that of reduction. So first Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. This is how you write Nernst equation for Daniell cell. One more way of writing, that is in terms of the calculated constant values, we can write it as E cell is equal to, that is means of Daniell cell is equal to its standard electrode potential minus here 0.059 whole divided by, in the place of N we have to substitute 2 because 2 electrons are involved, log of concentration of Zn2 plus whole divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. This is how Nernst equation will be written. Please make a note of this. If this is clear, we will just try solving a numerical problem based on this formulae. Let us see the question. Represent the cell. Represent the cell in which the following reaction takes place. The following reaction takes place, and here it is given, the reaction is given magnesium plus 2 Ag plus, in the bracket it's mentioned 0.0001 molar gives Mg2 plus, and here it is 0.130 molar plus 2 Ag, where it is in solid form. Now calculate its cell potential, that is E cell means cell potential, electrode potential, if E naught of cell is equal to 3.17 volt. So here E naught of cell is given and you are asked to write, or you are asked to calculate E cell, that is cell potential, if E naught of cell is 3.17 volt. So what is the first thing that has been asked? First thing in the question, it's asked to represent the cell of the following reaction, that is represent the cell in which the following reaction takes place. You know how to represent a cell. We know when we have to represent a cell, you have to consider the metal, its solution, that is electrolytic solution, and for such cells we also have salt bridge there, so a double bar there. And to differentiate between the metal electrode and the solution, we use one single bar. Using this we have to mention along with the concentrations we have to mention, isn't it, when we write the cell. So first let us do what we'll be doing is we will write the cell notation for this particular equation or the reaction, and then we will calculate what is E cell, because you know to use Nernst equation. So we have a formula here to calculate E cell of any given reactions. First, how do you represent? Now what you have to see, which is undergoing oxidation, which is undergoing reduction, we will see. If it was for Daniell cell, how you would represent? See, for Daniell cell, this is how we used to represent. The cell notation was given as Zn bar, here zinc electrode, then Zn2 plus, where we mention aqueous, and a double bar, which means a salt bridge. Then we showed Cu2 plus, that means ions in the solution, bar copper, that is the electrode. This is how we denote it, right? So we first wrote the oxidation half cell and then of reduction half cell. Now you see which is the oxidation half cell and which is the reduction half cell. Here if you observe, you see that magnesium is getting converted into Mg2 plus, whether it is oxidation or reduction. Mg was 0, now it has become plus 2. So that means oxidation is taking place. Am I right? So here what does it mean? It means here oxidation is taking place. So Mg2 plus constitutes oxidation half cell. Whereas what is happening to silver here? Ag plus is getting converted into Ag. That means silver was in its +1 oxidation state, but now it has become 0. That means from +1 to 0 there is reduction being seen. Therefore we know here reduction takes place. So Ag and Ag plus constitutes of reduction half cell. So shall we write the reactions, that is the cell notation? Here you know, for this is, since it is electrode metal, they have mentioned solid. Here also solid means it's metal. Whereas here they have, instead of mentioning aqueous, they have given the concentration of that solution. Even here for Mg2 plus they have given the concentration of the solution. So first you have to write solution cell representation of the given cell or of the given reaction. Cell representation for the given reaction. For the given reaction, how do you write? First we have to write oxidation half cell. So we will write metal first, Mg. So it is in solid state, you need to mention that. Then we have to show that there is difference between metal and its solution. So a single bar we will use for denoting it. Then we will have to write the solution of it, aqueous solution, that is Mg2 plus. What is the concentration mentioned here? Concentration is mentioned as 0.130. 0.130 molar. After this we know this constitutes of one half cell. Then we have to denote salt bridge as double bar. Then we have to write next half cell. Next half cell is nothing but the reduction half cell. So we have to denote Ag plus. You need not mention the stoichiometric coefficient here, because we are just showing the cell here. So Ag plus, what is its concentration? 0.0001 molar. Then again a single bar. Why a single bar? Because there is separation to show that one is electrolytic solution and the other one is the electrode. Then we will show the electrode as Ag. This is a cell representation. After the cell has been represented, What is the next part asked? Next part has been asked that calculate its E cell if E naught of cell is 3.17 volt. So first part has been done. You have denoted the cell. Very important, because most of the questions they can ask you to represent the cell by using the given reaction. So you need to be conscious about it also. Now let us see how we can calculate E cell here. I'll erase this upper part. Now what we have to write? Same formula. Therefore E cell is equal to E naught of cell minus, rather than writing 2.303 nRT, we can write 0.059 by n log of. Now if it was Daniell cell, which one we would have written? I have told you, or oxidation first, reduction later. So which is undergoing oxidation here? Mg. So Mg2 plus concentration divided by Ag plus concentration. Now here the equation plays a role. So since I have erased it, but you have seen that in the equation it was 2Ag plus, isn't it? So this must be raised as its power here 2, because Mg2 plus didn't have any stoichiometric coefficient there, but if there is stoichiometric coefficient here, you will have to mention, but not in the cell representation. Hope it is clear. In the cell representation we have not mentioned the stoichiometric coefficient, but here when you calculate, when you substitute for this, we will have to mention the stoichiometric coefficient as its power. Then here it is given E naught of cell is equal to 3.17. So substitute 3.17 minus 0.059 whole divided by. Now what you have to see is what is the number of electrons. Number of electrons involved in the reaction. Mg is getting converted into Mg2 plus, that means 2 electrons. Here 1 to 0. That means there is there's difference 1 to 0, it has been shown, but if you see, observe the reaction, it was 2 Ag plus, and on the other hand it was Ag. That means 2 Ag plus means 2 Ag plus ions, like this. Ag plus getting converted into Ag, isn't it? So 2 Ag was given. That means how many electrons will be involved? 2 electrons. So total 2 electrons. Therefore we write 2. Log of. Now substitute the concentration values whichever is given. Here it is 0.130 whole divided by concentration is 0.0001 whole square, because there is the power that has to be considered. Stoichiometric coefficient which was taken. Now try solving this. On solving 3.17, here it remains minus, you know how to calculate this. Here you will have to take the log value for what this product for what quotient you get here after dividing, that log of that has to be taken. So you know how the log has to be calculated. So after that you will get this whole part value. Please solve it. Do solve it. I will give you the final answer there. The final answer you get it as 0.21 volt. So it will be 3.17 minus 0.21 volt, and your answer has to be around 2.96 volt. This is the answer which you will get as E cell for the given reaction, that is which involves magnesium and silver electrode, where magnesium undergoes oxidation, silver undergoes reduction. So this kind of questions you can expect in your examinations also. So just have a note of this. we have solved a problem related to Nernst equation. So in upcoming videos or the same, we will be studying more, solving many more numerical problems. But now let us move on to one more important topic in electrochemistry, that is equilibrium constant from Nernst equation. How you can calculate equilibrium constant from Nernst equation. Equilibrium constant from Nernst equation. So when I have told you equilibrium constant, what comes to your mind is that there is something related to equilibrium. So we know equilibrium is that stage where the forward reaction and backward reaction rates will be equal. Both will be taking place at equal rate. Yes. Equilibrium constant. You know, equilibrium constant is given as K subscript C. If concentration is considered. If pressure is considered in terms of gases, K subscript PV denote it as. Now how from Nernst equation we can arrive at the relationship of, or arrive at the expression for equilibrium constant, or how can we relate electrode potential with that of equilibrium constant. Now let us consider Daniell cell. In Daniell cell, what happens if the circuit of Daniell cell is closed? If the circuit of Daniell cell is closed means now the electricity is being passed. What reaction takes place? If the circuit of Daniell cell is closed, the cell reaction takes place as Zn will be and here you will be writing copper ion Cu2 plus. On reaction you see zinc undergoes oxidation as Zn2 plus. Now this gets into the solution, so we write Aq, and here copper undergoes reduction, so we write here as Cu. This is the reaction. So what happens as the reaction proceeds? The concentration of Zn2 plus goes on increasing, whereas concentration of Cu2 plus goes on decreasing. Are you getting the point? Concentration of Zn2 plus increases, whereas concentration of Cu2 plus decreases. Why? Reactant has been forming products, no? So as forward reaction takes place, you can see that if the circuit is closed, that means it is connected to voltmeter. What does voltmeter do? Voltmeter shows the deflection there. You know about this. I need not again briefly tell you about the setup. Two electrodes, okay, say, which are externally connected and internally connected by a salt bridge which is dipped in its own solution. Now they are externally connected, and what is the job of voltmeter? It shows the voltage or potential there. As the reaction proceeds, the concentration of Cu2 plus decreases, but the concentration of Zn2 plus increases. Why? Zn is entering. Here zinc is entering the solution, whereas Cu2 plus, what is happening? It is getting deposited. So concentration of Cu2 plus decreases, concentration of Zn2 plus increases. At a particular point, a stage reaches where the voltmeter reading now becomes 0. Voltmeter reading becomes 0. You understand that it's not only suddenly after closing the circuit voltmeter reading becomes 0, but after the reaction proceeds, at a point, at a stage voltmeter reading, you can see that it is 0 now. What does that tell you? That means that the system has attained equilibrium. Now the system has attained equilibrium. Equal forward reaction, equal backward reaction is taking place. That is what it tells us. Now what we have to see is, now what happens to E cell? E cell becomes, that is, electrode potential or cell potential becomes 0. Am I right? Now if you apply this value for Nernst equation, from Nernst equation, what do we have for Daniell cell? We have E cell, that is cell potential, is equal to standard electrode potential minus 0.059 volt divided by N log of, since it is Daniell cell, Zn2 plus concentration divided by Cu2 plus concentration. Yes, here in the place of N we have 2 since it is Daniell cell. Now if we apply this equilibrium condition, what happens? This becomes 0. So it is like 0 is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by 2 log Zn2 plus by Cu2 plus. So how can we write this equation as? We can shift this to the other hand side. Therefore, E naught cell is equal to, therefore E naught of cell standard electrode potential is equal to 0.059 by 2 log of Zn2 plus by Cu2 plus. So since it is at equilibrium and the concentration of Zn2 plus and Cu2 plus is changing at the same rate, this term becomes equal to equilibrium constant Kc, isn't it? So we can write this as, I'll erase this. So you have to mention that at equilibrium molar concentration of Zn2 plus by molar concentration of Cu2 plus is equal to Kc. Therefore, and at T is equal to 298 Kelvin, that is when the temperature is 298 Kelvin, we get the expression as E naught of cell is equal to, now we are substituting, yes, 0.059 by 2 log K subscript C. This is the relationship between electrode potential or standard electrode potential or standard cell potential, standard electrode potential and equilibrium constant. One more way of writing. So what is this equal to? You know, E naught of cell means it is nothing but 1.1 volt of Daniell cell. So that is equal to 1.1 volt. This is how you denote it. So if you do calculate the Kc value here by substituting the values, you get it around 2 into 10 to the power 37. Equilibrium constant at 298 Kelvin for Daniell cell will be 2 into 10 to the power 37. So that's about the relationship between these two, that is electrode potential and equilibrium constant. Now let us see how we can solve some numerical problems based on this. this formula. Otherwise, you can also write this as 2.303 RT by NF log Kc also. How we can solve the numerical problem, we will see. First question is, calculate the equilibrium constant of the reaction. Reaction copper plus 2 Ag plus giving Cu2 plus, which is aqueous, plus 2 Ag solid, and it is mentioned that E naught of cell is equal to 0.46 volt. So you are asked to calculate equilibrium constant here. What is the formula to calculate equilibrium constant? We know that E naught of cell is equal to, either you can substitute it in terms of 0.059 divided by n, you have n log of K subscript C. This is the formula which relates equilibrium constant with standard electrode potential. Now you know that in the question itself they have given you the standard electrode potential as 0.46. So we will be substituting it. 0.46 is equal to 0.059 divided by, now what is the value of n? Now see, here copper was 0, now it has been converted to 2 plus, so 2 electrons. There is a difference of 2 electrons. Here 2 Ag plus, that means Ag plus is getting converted into 2 Ags. Therefore 2 electrons again will be involved. There are 2 silver ions which has been reduced, so 2 electrons again. Therefore number of electrons will be 2 log K subscript C, Kc. Now what is asked? You are asked to calculate equilibrium constant value. Therefore we will write it as log Kc is equal to, shift these things to the left hand side or other hand side, so it becomes 0.46 into 2, here division becomes multiplication, whole divided by 0.059. Now you will get a particular value for this particular one, 0.46 into 2 whole divided by 0.059 as 15.6. So what you have to do, we want the value for equilibrium constant. So we have log Kc is equal to 15.6 volt. Therefore Kc is equal to anti-log of, you have to take anti-log of 15.6, isn't it? When you shift log to the other hand side, it becomes anti-log. So you have to take anti-log value of 15.6. You get the value for equilibrium constant as, please do calculate, you will get it as 3.92 into 10 to the power 15. This is the final answer expected for this question, that is where the equilibrium constant has to be calculated. So just go through it. check out. Do calculate wherever logarithm has to be calculated or anti-log has to be calculated, go for it.